Hello everyone, this is Callie, your pal, and recently we celebrated Women's Day. So today's topic is Women's Day special. I know I'm a bit late. I thought, what the hell should I, think about? So I thought, yes, let me make this video for Indian women, and there is a lot of curiosity, about the myths and stereotypes regarding Indian women. So let's find out whether whatever you are thinking, whether especially people from abroad and people from the West or other countries, what you're thinking, whether it's true or it's untrue. Let's find out. Number one, all Indians are virgins. Hello? Are you living under a rock? I mean, as you know that India is progressing a lot on a lot of levels, and you should be like out of your mind to think that all Indian women are virgins. No, it doesn't happen in the cities. The metros, I'm damn sure that there are a lot of women who are not virgins, and even in small towns and villages, I am sure that not every woman is a virgin. Of course, if she actually decides to, really, if she's, I don't know, religious, or she herself decides to be a virgin till she's married, then yes, you can't do anything about it. Forget about education and women getting out and actually working and all that. But any country where you are going to try to curb something or try to say that this is bad, this is wrong, automatically people are going to get curious about that subject. So I am sure a lot of things happen. On the contrary, I guess a lot of Indian men are virgins till a long time. I don't know why. Maybe because Indian women are more confident, and I think they must be not getting it. That's why they look so constipated and frustrated most of the time, and they always keep on staring at women, from teenager to even an old auntie. So myth number two, Indian women are gold diggers. Now this is not completely untrue, and there are a lot of women still who just get educated, qualified to find a really qualified and rich husband. I feel that is so stupid, and a lot of women also expect their parents to pay for their marriage, pay for dowry. Some places they call dowry as gifts, and really a lot of this many kgs of gold. So it still happens. So this is not completely untrue, but on the other hand, there are a lot of women from far away, like villages and really places which have a lot of patriarchal system, and of course in the metros and everywhere, women are working to earn a livelihood for themselves, for their family. Myth number three, Indian women marry only Indian men or date only Indian men. That is again, that is true to a certain level, because I think it's kind of like an individual choice. So we cannot stereotype everyone. I, on the other hand, have always been attracted to North Indian men and a lot of Firangs. Firangs as in men from the West, Americans, Britishers, French, Italians. somehow I have always been attracted. I think it's all about opposites attract. They like our culture, they like our women, they like our, some of the American female friends I have, they really love South Asian men. So it's all, I guess, about an individual choice. Now the reason, if you have ever experienced, if you are an expat living in India, or even in supposedly in America, if you have dated an Indian woman, you would say that she was really scared of her parents, or she did not want to marry, she just wanted to have she just wanted to be in a relationship, but she was very clear that she wants to get married to an Indian man of her parents' choice. Now again, it depends on what kind of family, what kind of upbringing she's had, and it depends on the kind of it depends whether her family is conservative or liberal, and whether she's willing to go out of her way to actually stand beside you, or to stand for your love. And so again, that's, I feel it's more than stereotyping, it's about an individual choice. I'll give you a tip. If you are in a relationship with an Indian woman, or if you want to date an Indian woman, one thing you should always be clear that most Indian women are very attached to their family, or at least their parents. Okay, it's not that everyone lives in a joint family now. No, mostly it's a nuclear family, but she would be very close to her parents most of the time. So what you can do is you can try to get close to her parents, and try to be nice to them genuinely. Don't just show off, and just be like a son to them, and I think they'll love you, and they might just say that this is the right guy for my daughter. So that's what I can say. Myth number 4, Indian women are not good in bed, or are lousy in bed. Again, are you kidding me? We come from a land of Kama Sutra. So no, I mean, it depends on the women's past relationships, or the kind of experiences she has had, in her life. So again, it's an individual perspective, or your individual experience with an Indian woman. I think if she is, not a bitter person, and she doesn't get her past baggage in the present relationship, then I guess you're fine. Indian women are amazing. They're sensual, they are very giving, So imagine, even in bed, even while, even in the love making, she's a mix of, I'm blushing. Okay, Indian women are also like, they can be shy initially. So that is a big turn on for a lot of guys, I know. And she's willing to learn new things. She is willing to let you dominate, kind of. She can get the experience if you are, less experienced. Definitely Indian women love sex, so please don't think that they don't. I don't know where you heard that. I think, at least I know a lot of my friends who do love sex. And myth number 5, Indian women are really demure and typical homemakers. I think that is not true. Again, that's an individual choice, but I don't think so that due to the economy everywhere, not just in India, women are getting out and working, whatever little job also they'll work and support their family. So it is not going to happen that she's going to stay at home. Even if she stays at home, I think still she would want to do something on her own, get the work home, manage her house and kids. So if you are actually thinking that Indian women are really very shy and they don't really answer back, Indian women can beat the shit out of you. Get that thing straight, because we are used to a lot of shit outside. Men staring at us, raping with their eyes from top to bottom. Even if you're completely covered from head to toe. Crowded places, we have to be careful. We have to hold the bag really close to us. As soon as we step out of the house, as soon as we enter the building, from the building watchman till the 70-year-old uncle. An Indian woman has many layers, and it's very fascinating. See, there are a lot of Indian women breaking the stereotypes and doing something on their own. In every walks of life, they are making a name for themselves. So one thing I can tell you in short, Indian women are very family oriented mostly. They love their parents. They can manage the house and job really well. They really love genuinely, passionately. Of course, there'll be always bitches everywhere, in every culture. In every country, you're going to meet bad people. So you cannot blame a particular community or a particular religion or particular race. So if you really want to go and get to know an Indian woman, ask her out, go ahead and just ask her out. And a lot of Indian women I know, they really love expats, because a lot of Indian men have still not got used to the fact that Indian women are no longer like their mothers. Maybe, for example, they are not going to keep quiet and just do the things which their mother did. And I think they are still having a hard time adjusting to the new age Indian woman. But the expats or men from outside India, from the West, they are not the typical MCPs. So a lot of mixed race marriages are happening. It's not like on a larger scale, but it is happening. And the world is not going to be black and white or South Asian. It's going to be, I don't know, beige maybe. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I just wanted to make something really simple and fun, because I was making a lot of intense videos. So this is my Women's Day special video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and comment below and let me know what you think of it. Share with your friends. If there is someone who fancies an Indian woman and wants to ask her out, go and share it with your friend. And subscribe, guys. I still need a lot of subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, it's bye-bye from me. Take care.